Solutions for it. First of all, if you remove this post, which is an M12 bolt here, take the bolt out, give the post a wiggle, that removes. Then if you just basically get the end, it will stand on its end without the casters, just resting on the board and the tailpiece here.
Yeah.
Now as you've purchased the caster system also, what that enables us to do is to put the brake on sideways first before putting it in.
Yep.
Release the bolt here, that's going to slot in, so then when you tip it up on its end,
yep,
you've got your brake a little bit like a shopping trolley, for want of better words, and you just kick it off and then you can wheel it around
for storage,
areas, spaces, through gateways,
yep,
wherever you need to put it.
Yep.
With a low loader you can't really get it wrong because there's a short side and a long side,
yeah,
so
yeah,
only going one way.
Yeah, yeah, got that.
Okay, so that's your storage.
Yeah.
Now maintenance on an unbraked trailer is pretty minimal, got to be said. So your little handbook that you get is going to tell you in there to check your wheel nut torque settings and your bearings at 50 mile. Most people do a lot more than that, just leaving here. So all I say before you use it again, then 500 mile, then every 5,000 mile,
yeah,
or yearly, whichever comes first. If you replace a wheel or a bearing, you start that process again, 50, 500, 5,000, 5,000 or yearly. Now, the wheel up torque settings, you'll notice we put wheel check indicators on.
Yeah, got that.
You don't really have to check that at them storage unless you see one of those checkpoints move, then you know when nuts come loose.
Yeah.
And your torque settings then in your handbook to re-torque them back up.
Yeah, understand.
As far as checking the bearings, the tape roller bearings, so the wheel bed in, it's never been on the road, and that's why the will eventually come a little bit loose. So all you're simply doing is grabbing hold of the wheel and just checking for a little bit of play.
Yeah.
A tiny bit of play when it's cold is normal. When the bearings are heated up, there should be no play at all.
Okay.
So once you get a bit of play, as it says in your handbook, remove the hook cap, split pin castle nut,
yeah,
remove the split pin. Usually the next turn of the castle nut takes up the slack, but it's very important you don't over tighten the tape roller bearing.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to get warm. Yeah,
it's going to get warm, it's going to throw the grease out, bristles, etc.
Yeah.
So must spin freely but with no play.
Okay.
Just finding that fine line. As far as maintenance goes, that's it.
Okay.
Apart from, there is a grease nipple on the hoods here for yearly greasing. So it's nice that you bearings out, clean them up, put them back in and then just pump on and
yep,
grease back through with the hook cap on.
Yep.
Okay? Right, so that's your maintenance side of it. Setup. So the first time you get this trailer, we're going to have to adjust and tweak it up to suit your particular scooter, stroke, motorbike, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
This particular trailer will take up to 225 kilos of bike based on a 350 kilogram gross unit. So the first thing we have to do is set the bike up itself. You've got a loading ramp here, just release the hand wheels, 2 slotted arms. I won't bother taking it off.
No, that's fine.
But they just slot into the ends here.
Yep.
Literally slot it in. The post is so tall, the idea behind that is you slide it to the very top. Most bikes,
yes,
all, and ones with windscreens don't, but should pass underneath.
Yes. If so, you just take it off and then put it back down.
If there's someone there to pass you in,
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
idea is trying to make it a one-man load.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So use the tick over of the bike. So you've got clutch and brake control here. If
yeah,
you don't have clutch and brake control, push it.
Yeah.
Take it up. While you're holding the bike here, then you can reach across to this. That's going to drop on the seat.
Yep.
Support the bike while you get strapped in place.
Yep. Yep.
But before we do all that, like I said, we do need to tweak it up a little bit. So the first thing, you'll need a bit of assistance, someone holding the bike where you just stand back a little bit and you want to centralise the bike.
Okay.
How we centralise the bike is by moving the front wheel loop.
Yep.
4 13mm bolts, 13mm spanner, sorry, 8 M8 bolts, and that will slide up and down on the track to get your bike centralised.
Yeah, yeah.
Once you've got your bike centralised, and that's your stop every
that's
time
it,
you come up,
set then, innit?
pretty much, but the important piece now is this.
Yes.
And it's extremely important that you get this in the correct place. So again, the bolt down here that helps you remove it for storage.
Yep.
Also allows you to adjust it
Oh,
you need it
up and down. Okay, yeah.
to suit whatever seat style you have.
Brilliant.
Also, if you want to change the load direction to come on this way, simply take the wheel loop off that side, put it on this side, and then this is going to go to that side.
Oh, okay.
So you can load it from whichever direction you choose.
Brilliant.
We tend to set them up this way because it's the natural way of getting on a bike.
Yeah, yeah. Correct, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a bit easier to handle
Yeah.
that way. So where this is positioned, as I said, is very important. When you compress it like I'm going to tell you shortly, you want this on the deepest, chunkiest area of the seat with the most padding.
Okay.
Typical scooter seats tend to be flat at the front and get thinner towards the back.
Yeah.
You put this on the back in the thin area and then compress it down with a ratchet. It's going to take all the give out of the seat.
Yes.
And with a braking motion, it has a possibility of damaging the seat.
Okay.
So where we want it on a deep area, so when you do compress it, there's still that little bit of give in the seat.
Okay.
So then as it brakes, it shouldn't damage the seat at all.
Okay.
With that in mind also, we only leave it compressed for a minimal amount of time as possible. You leave the bike on overnight, relax the tension off the ratchet, leave it on the seat so it's supported.
Yeah.
And just remember to tighten it before and down before setting off again.
Yes.
But that way your seat will reshape.
Yeah.
It will indent your seat originally.
Of course it will, yeah.
So always relax it when you're not towing.
Okay.
Basically. So some people also like to get a bit of dense sponge and spread that over the seat. Although this in a nice area, you shouldn't really need it.
Okay.
But it doesn't hurt any.
So you can do it if you wish, yeah?
If you wish.
Yeah.
Some Vespas, Lambrettas, the seats are thin all the way across.
Yeah.
And I advise it with things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Not much padding.
Yeah.
But most seats you should be okay.
Okay.
Don't use towels.
No.
I've seen people put towels on and you'll never stop it moving.
No.
It needs to be something that has a bit of grip.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So once all that's set up then, your loading procedure is pretty straightforward. Again, ramp in place, make sure we're all lined up nice and easy. Use gentle throttle and clutch control of the bike. While here, reach over, that's when you drop into the seat. Freeing up your hands to work your straps.
Yes.
The first strap you need to use before tensioning this up is the front handlebar strap that comes with the kit. Because it doesn't matter how well you think you've got into that front wheel loop.
Yeah.
Once you start tensioning the ratchet, it's going to pull it forward.
Yeah.
If this is tight, again, chances you could damage your seat.
Yeah.
So we tension that one up first. Can I use yourself as a bit of a demonstration?
It will compress the forks as well, doesn't it, when you put it down?
Not too much.
No, but it does.
It does, but you don't want to go mad with them and compress them too much.
Well, you
of
don't
course.
want them under load all the while, yeah.
Exactly. But the traditional straps that you buy online, handlebar grips, these two connect via a strap in the middle and the cross. And what happens is you tension them, they pull in, and they damage your switches and things on your handlebar.
Oh, I see, got ya.
So we've come up with this idea, which seems to be working very well. If I could just ask you to hold them at a sort of handlebar width there, so they simply go into your grips.
Yeah.
This strap here, the sole purpose of that strap is
Yeah.
to stop them coming off the handlebar.
Okay.
It's adjustable up and down. Now, keep it wide for me, please. Adjustable up and down
Yeah.
to miss plastic, so it's not chaffing on paintwork.
Oh, okay, yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
It's adjustable with a cam buckle to pull in or pull out, depending on the handlebar width. But if you hold that firm there, what I'm wanting is this sort of shape.
Oh, I see,
So
yeah.
it comes in and then back out again.
Yep.
And that then stops them falling off.
Yep.
But it's not putting pressure on any of your switches.
Yep. Understand.
Lovely job. So once you've set them, you kind of know where you're going with your particular bike.
Yep.
The big handle ratchets and big snap hooks that go with that strap and hook into this point here and another hooking point there.
Yep.
You'll notice you've got hooking points at the other side.
Yeah, that's just in case you do it the other way around, yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
You don't need to add, you can add a strap, but it can be more problematic, which I'll go into in a second.
Okay.
If you do, and it's perfect with the handlebar and this.
Yeah, that's all you need, you're saying?
That's all you need.
Okay.
Yeah. This does all the work. With a handlebar strap on a forward-facing trailer,
Yeah.
It keeps the bike stable.
Yeah.
But when it's sideways, the forces are slightly different.
Oh, okay.
So the only main reason I use the handlebar strap in this case is so it keeps the straps wide and not touching paintwork.
Yeah, yeah.
And all that front strap is doing is stopping this moving, and obviously it's damaging the seat on here.
Oh, I see, yeah.
But this does all the keeping it upright.
Upright, yeah.
So once we pull it into that front wheel holder, we're going to come back to the seat clamp. Now the problem with the ratchet straps and suspension on motorbikes is they travel quite a long way. You can soon fill up the barrel on the ratchet and it stops pulling when we need it to pull a bit more.
Yeah.
So what we do with this first is we compress this by hand as much as you can.
Yeah.
If there's two of you, someone pulling on the back end a little bit is a bit of assistance.
Yeah.
Once you compress it by hand once, we're then going to put the ratchet strap into this chain link here on the sliding bracket. The loose end here clips into the link just below.
Yeah.
We're going to feed the strap into the ratchet.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some tension on it before releasing that a second time, so all the hard work you've done by hand doesn't pop back up again.
Ah, of course, yeah.
And then we're going to use the ratchet to compress the bike down more than the human body could physically compress.
Okay.
So we tighten that up until you feel some
It's tight.
tension on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
You don't have to go too crazy.
No.
But a nice bit of tension on there, and then just give your bike a shake and make sure it's nice and firm.
Yeah.
It's going nowhere before
That's
it's set up.
yeah, yeah.
So hand once, ratchet once only.
Yeah.
Usually gives you the perfect tension, so you're still leaving a bit of give in the suspension,
Yeah.
but not enough give if you hit a pothole to jump out of this hoop.
Got ya, got ya.
With this in mind, this is no given shape as such. It can be manipulated in a vice.
Okay.
And this can be made more acute an angle if need be.
Yeah.
We just watch out for any rubber touching paintwork again. The whole idea of this strapping system is to keep the straps away from paintwork.
Yeah.
Make it easy to load.
Yeah.
And you're not damaging paintwork with straps blowing in the wind.
Yeah,
etc.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that should all down nice and secure. Is there any questions on that?
No, I'm perfectly happy with what you've told me so far. Absolutely fine. Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant. At the end of the day, it's tried and tested. I've been using this seat clamping system on our carriers for 28 years now.
Yeah,
I've had 3 damaged seats out of literally thousands.
yeah, yeah.
But they didn't listen to the demo properly and put it on thin airs of the seat every
Yeah.
time.
Well, Wayne, I filmed it, so I've got no excuse.
Not getting out that way, you're not now. Well, they work great when used properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so
From a personal point of view, Wayne, I mean, I've seen a couple of these. Straight away, it just looks like a quality piece of kit, doesn't it, mate? It really does look well made, honestly. There's things on there that I'm looking at. Like, for instance, I've never seen it with the front lights there. Obviously, it's been developed over the years, and you've just kept changing it. You've got some.
Like the angle
Yeah.
bar straps
You've got
and
some of that
the
works.
angles and the-
it's even like all the wiring you'll notice runs through all the tubing.
Yeah,
So it's all protected and comes out at the end of the tubing.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's
Full
not
of
just
muck
tie
down
wrapped
there.
underneath,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. It's
So,
proper, mate. It's proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with it, mate. And you are just slightly more expensive than the cheaper ones, but you can see why. Honestly, you can.
And I don't think you get the straps and all the
No, I'm shocked, mate. I've made the right decision, pal. Honestly, fantastic.
Good to hear.
Yeah,
So we'll put it onto your tow bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Go the proper route on how to hitch up a trailer.
that's it. Yeah, because we all need to know these things.
Over it above the ball, of course, and then simply lower it down, and then the handle should go down. That goes back over, knowing you're locked on properly.
Yeah,
Now, unbrake trailers have a secondary coupling by law, which is
Yeah.
this. It's not a breakaway cable like you get on a brake trailer,
yeah,
which normally goes into a breakaway point on the tow bar. In these cases, again, secondary coupling just goes round the ball,
yeah.
clips
Comes back onto itself. Yeah, yeah,
And the idea behind the wire rope is if you don't put the hitch on properly,
Yeah.
and you tow away and it comes off,
yeah,
the wire rope is meant to stop the drawbar hitting the ground,
yeah.
creating a sort of
Yeah.
flip of the trailer.
Okay, yeah,
So, and plus it keeps it held to the vehicle.
yeah, yeah,
Electrics, make sure we've got a bit of turning slack in it, but we're not dangling near the floor, of course.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I like to bring it over the drawbar or around the ball, whichever the case may be.
yeah,
And we simply plug those in.
And you did say, or somebody said, I don't know who it was I spoke to, Wayne, in the office, said that if you haven't got the right connector, you supply adapters.
There's adapters,
Yeah.
Most common socket these days is a 13 pin.
Yeah.
And you've got a 7 pin.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But there's adapters that are about £8.50.
Yeah, yeah.
And it goes into the 13 pin,
Yeah.
turns it into
Yeah.
the 7.
Some people don't know that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, every wiring job we've done for the last 6 years now, we always wire 13 pin, and we always give you a 13 7-pin adapter.
Ah, okay.
You've got best of both worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, smashing.
Now, one of the biggest selling trailer components is jockey wheels.
Yeah.
Basically, through people being a little bit lazy sometimes and not following the correct procedure,
Okay.
and they get to the destination and there's no jockey wheel.
Oh, shit.
So, in this case, there's 2 outer slots in the outer tube.
Yeah.
They're designed to wind the arms that hold the wheel into to stop it rotating. You can just see the slots there.
Yeah.
So the first thing we need to do is wind the arms into those 2 slots.
Yeah.
Once located into the 2 slots, which
Yep.
is going to stop the wheel rotating,
Yep.
we also need to tap the handle round, which is what a lot of people forget. Because we don't want,
okay.
with vibration, that to be spinning round. As you can see, the wheel are lower.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So be
give
careful.
just a little knock.
Yeah, be careful not to bust the roll pin, and give it a bit of a tap round,
Yeah.
locking it in.
Yeah.
And then only then do we lift it up out of the way.
Gotcha.
As high as it will go. And again, be as brutal as you can with a clamp. Give it a tap, make sure it's nice and tight, it's not going to vibrate down. Follow that procedure every time with any trailer, and you shouldn't lose your jockey wheel.
Fantastic. That's brilliant.
Okay,
Yeah, absolutely fabulous.
so we're all ready to go now. The only thing we need to do is put in your number plate.
Yeah, click it in. You've already supplied a little holder there for the number plate.
Yeah, we put them on all those trailers, so you can interchange plates quite easily.
Yeah.
So how we do this is we simply pop off the bottom trim, get your number plate, we tuck it into one side, flex it, tuck it into the next side, and then we need to lift it into the top lip, providing those sticky back on the backs, they are quite a tight fit,
Yeah.
as this seems to be.
It's going now. I can see it's going in.
Yeah. There's 2 little markers that say 110, there
Yeah.
and there.
Yeah.
We need to sit the plate on top of those markers.
Gotcha.
So it holds it up so we can get the trim back in.
Yeah.
The flange goes in, making sure the gap is closed.
Yeah.
Bend it to get it in this side again, making sure the gap is closed.
Yeah. And then push.
There we go, and simply then snap it shut. So we can swap plates round.
Proper
as
job.
often as you need.
Proper job.
Like to think so?
There you go.
you.
So guys, just if you need, there's telephone numbers all over the place here. Look, I've took some footage of this as well. Look, so if you want a trailer and you want a good trailer, get in touch with Wayne. He's the man.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Wayne.
It's a pleasure.
Good lad. Thank you.
Thanks.